Mia, I am so sorry I am late today. I know we had to start early.
Ryan, you are late again. What happened this time? Did you sleep late?
No, Mia, I did not sleep late. I woke up at 7, but I had a big problem. I lost my car keys.
Oh no, that is not a good start to the day. Where were they?
They were in my pocket, but I did not check my pocket. I checked the kitchen, the sofa, and the bathroom.
You are so funny, Ryan. You always forget things. Did the time of our meeting slip your mind?
Yes, it completely slipped my mind. I thought we were starting at 10, not 9.
Slip my mind is a great phrase. It means to forget to do or remember something.
Exactly. The time slipped my mind. I am sorry, Mia.
It is okay, Ryan. But today we are talking about being forgetful and losing things.
That is perfect for me. I am the king of forgetting things.
Yes, you are. We have 6 great phrases for our listeners today.
Our hero phrase is slip my mind.
We will also learn lose track, draw a blank, on the tip of my tongue, mix up, and run late.
These are all phrases I use every day because I forget everything.
Yes, and we also have a very interesting scientific fact about why we forget things when we walk into a new room.
Oh, I do that all the time. I walk into the kitchen and then I do not know why I am there.
That is a real scientific thing, Ryan. It is called the doorway effect. We will talk about it in the next part.
That sounds very cool. Let us start. Mia, please tell me about this doorway effect. Why do I forget things when we walk through a door?
Well, scientists say our brain is very busy. When you walk from one room to another room, like from the living room to the kitchen, the door is a boundary.
A boundary? Like a line between two places?
Yes, a line. When you cross that line, your brain thinks, okay, the old room is finished. We are in a new room now.
So the brain deletes the old thoughts?
Yes, the brain resets. It wants to be ready for the new room, so it forgets what you wanted to do in the old room.
That is amazing. So it is not my fault that I forgot the milk. It is the door's fault.
Not exactly, Ryan, but the door makes it easy for things to slip your mind.
Tell me more about how scientists know this. Did they do a study?
Yes, they did a very famous study. They put people in a virtual reality room, with those big glasses that show a fake world.
Oh, yes. I love virtual reality games. They are very fun.
In the study, people walked through virtual doors to get virtual objects.
Did they forget things in the game too?
Yes, even when the door was fake, people still forgot what they were doing.
That is crazy. So our brain is programmed to reset every time we pass a door.
Exactly. The doorway is like a signal to the brain to clean up old information.
I see. Yesterday, I wanted to get my glasses from the bedroom. I walked through the door, and then I just stood there. I drew a blank.
Draw a blank means you cannot remember anything at all. Your mind is empty.
Yes, I drew a blank. I looked at the bed, I looked at the window, but nothing helped.
What did you do?
I walked back to the living room, and guess what?
You remembered?
Yes, I remembered immediately. I needed my glasses. So I walked back to the bedroom, and then I forgot again.
That is a classic doorway effect. Your brain is too active, Ryan. You need to write things down.
I do write things down sometimes, but then I lose track of my notebook.
Ah, lose track is our next phrase. To lose track means to forget about the time or lose count of details.
Yes, I lose track of my keys, my notebook, and time.
Especially time. You always lose track of time when you play video games.
That is true. I start playing at 8 and suddenly it is midnight. I completely lose track of time.
We all do that sometimes. But Ryan, do you ever mix up days?
Oh, all the time. I mix up Tuesday and Thursday.
Mix up means to confuse two things, like thinking Thursday is Tuesday.
Yes, last week I went to the dentist on Tuesday, but my doctor visit was on Thursday. I mixed them up and went to the dentist on Thursday.
Oh no, did the dentist help you?
No, he said, Ryan, you do not have an appointment today. I felt so silly.
That is typical, Ryan. You need a big calendar on your wall.
I have one, but I forgot to look at it. It slipped my mind.
Well, I have a question for you. What was the name of that dentist?
Oh, I know his name. It starts with a D. Oh, it is on the tip of my tongue.
On the tip of my tongue means you know the word or name, but you cannot say it.
Yes, I can feel the name in my mouth, but I cannot say it. Dr. Davis. Yes, Dr. Davis.
Great, you got it. But for a minute, you were drawing a blank.
Yes, I was. It was a stressful moment.
And because of all these problems, you were running late this morning.
Yes, run late means you are late or behind schedule. I was running late, so I had to run to the studio.
Well, I am glad you are here now, but I have a very interesting fact for you.
What is it, Mia?
Do you know how much time people spend looking for lost things?
I do not know. Maybe 5 minutes a day?
A study says that the average person spends 10 minutes every day looking for lost items.
10 minutes? That is not too bad.
But think about it, Ryan. In 1 year, that is 60 hours.
60 hours? That is more than 2 days.
Yes, and in a lifetime, the average person spends 6 months looking for keys, phones, and wallets.
6 months of my life? Just looking for keys? That is terrible.
Yes, so writing things down is very important. I am Team Mia. I write everything in my phone calendar.
I try to do that, but then I lose track of my phone. I am Team Ryan. I just hope for the best.
Hope is not a good plan, Ryan.
Okay, Mia. Now it is time for the challenge. Are you ready to test me?
Yes, I am. I have 6 situations for you. You must use our phrases to answer.
I am ready. Give me the first one.
Situation number 1. You go to the supermarket. You want to buy milk, bread, and eggs. But when you arrive, you only remember bread. What happened?
Oh, that is easy. The milk and eggs slipped my mind. I forgot them.
Correct. Slip my mind is correct. Did you buy any snacks instead?
Yes, I bought 3 bags of potato chips and some chocolate. They never slip my mind.
Of course they don't. Potato chips are very important to you.
Yes, they are. Now, situation number 2. You are watching a very good movie. You think it is 9 o'clock, but you look at your watch and it is 11 o'clock. What did you do? I lost track of time. The movie was so interesting that I forgot the time.
Very good. Lose track of time is perfect. Do you lose track of time when you read books too?
Honestly, no. I only lose track of time when I watch funny videos or play games.
Yes, books are too quiet for you. Situation number 3. You are writing an email. You want to write a word, you know it, but you cannot remember it. It is almost in your mind, but not quite. What is the feeling?
The word is on the tip of my tongue. I can almost say it, but I need a moment.
Excellent. On the tip of my tongue is right. Did you finally remember the word?
Yes, after 5 minutes, the word was difficult. It was actually a very easy word.
Haha, that is funny. Sometimes the easiest words stay on the tip of our tongue.
Yes, they do. What is the next situation?
Situation number 4. You go to a party. A man walks up to you and says hello. You know him, but your brain goes completely empty. You have no thoughts. What happened?
I drew a blank. I did not know his name or who he was. My brain was empty.
Yes, you drew a blank. That is a very awkward moment. Did you say hello to him anyway?
Yes, I said, "Hey buddy, how are you?" It is a good trick when you draw a blank.
That is a very good trick. I will use that next time.
Yes, it works every time.
Situation number 5. You are cooking. The recipe says to use salt for the meat and sugar for the cake, but you put sugar on the meat and salt on the cake. What did you do?
Oh no, that would taste bad. I mixed up the salt and the sugar. I confused them.
Yes, you mixed them up. Did you eat the cake anyway?
No, I took one bite and it was terrible. I had to throw it in the trash.
That is a sad story. No salt in cakes.
Yes, lesson learned.
And finally, situation number 6. You are home. Your bus leaves in 5 minutes, but you are still wearing your pajamas. What is happening?
I am running late. I need to change my clothes very fast or I will miss the bus.
6 out of 6, Ryan. You did a fantastic job today.
Thank you, Mia. I feel very smart now, even if I forget my keys.
You are smart, Ryan. You just need to pay more attention.
Yes, I will try. No more taking wrong turns or mixing up appointments.
I hope so.
Mia, let us talk more about these situations. I want to know, do you ever have these moments?
Of course, Ryan. I am human too. I also have moments where things slip my mind.
Really? You always seem so organized. Tell me a story.
Well, last year, I had a very important job interview. I prepared for 3 days. I knew all the answers.
Okay, that sounds like you.
But when I walked into the room and saw the 3 interviewers, they asked me, "Why do you want this job?"
And what did you say?
Nothing. My mind went completely quiet. I drew a blank. I just stared at them.
I know, that is so scary. How long were you quiet?
It felt like an hour, but it was probably 10 seconds. Then the interviewers smiled and asked another question. That helped me get back on track.
Wow, even the perfect Mia draws a blank sometimes. That makes me feel much better.
Yes, everyone does it. Stress makes you draw a blank.
That is true. When I am stressed, my brain just stops working.
And what about on the tip of my tongue? Does that happen to you often?
Oh, almost every day, especially with actors' names. I see a face in a movie and I know exactly who they are, but I can't say the name.
Yes, actors are very hard to remember. We know their characters, but not their real names.
Exactly. It drives me crazy when the name is on the tip of my tongue for hours.
Do you search on your phone?
Yes, I must search. Otherwise, I cannot sleep.
I understand. That is why we have the internet.
Yes, thank you, Google. It saves my brain every day.
Yes, but we should also train our memory. We should try to remember without looking at our phones immediately.
That is a good idea. I will try to wait 10 minutes next time.
Yes, try that. It helps keep your brain strong. Ryan, do you have a small task for our listeners today?
Yes, I do. Today, before you go to bed, write down one important thing you must do tomorrow.
Why should they write it down?
So it does not slip your mind. You can write it on a piece of paper or in your phone.
And they can share it in the comments below. Right? I do not want this to slip my mind.
Yes, please share it with us. We love to read your comments.
It helps you practice your English.
And it helps you remember your tasks.
That is a win-win situation.
Exactly, a win-win.
Thank you for listening to our podcast today.
Yes, thank you. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
And do not forget to tell your friends about our podcast.
Yes, share this video with someone who wants to learn English.
And keep practicing your English every day.
That is right. Keep practicing.
We will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Goodbye.